Welcome into the Beat Sessions. I'm your host, Mitchell Weary. Drake finally released Certified Lover Boy. Yay. He did that on September 3rd. This is his sixth studio album and follows 2018 Scorpion. Okay. And now Drake and Kanye can feud about who made the shittiest record of 2021. I normally don't like to do hit pieces on my channel. If I don't like a record, I'll usually just pass it up. I like to at least find something constructive in an album that I listen to. Not on this album. This thing is a certified piece of shit. I am so pissed that I even listened to this thing, and I'm amazed that I got through about 50 minutes of the 86-minute runtime on this record. I think we should all make an effort to just stop listening to Drake. Now, you might be saying, well, you threw on the Drake album, you listened to it, and you're right. And my rebuttal would be that every time you take a shit, you need to at least wipe once, right? I mean, you may have taken an immaculate no wiper, but you're not just going to get off the toilet without checking, are you? No. But instead of an immaculate no wiper, we got a handful of mud butt with this record, and I'm pissed about it. Drake describes this as a combination of toxic masculinity and acceptance of the truth, which is inevitably heartbreaking. Okay. It's so deep. Just gets me to the core. It really would, honestly, if there was any modicum of this idea of acceptance of truth, but there isn't. It is just toxic masculinity balanced with 86 minutes of braggadocio. No one appreciates me. I'm at the top of my game. Feeling insecure. I'm like, dude, what is it, man? You're a 34-year-old man. Grow up. I mean, you haven't made a good record since Nothing Was the Same. In 2013, it's been 8 years. 8 years, and nothing has been the same, bro. And it's all been the same, actually, because you keep making the same crappy, recycled mumble rap. All this is the longest stretch in between albums for you, man. And you still, didn't even try to branch out. You didn't even try to expand on your sound, work with it, grow as an artist. Like, you're just sitting here. It's like this self-loathing. It is seriously the most bizarre combination of insecurity and ego. It just blows my mind. This thing starts with the song Champagne Poetry. And I only bring that up because if you want to brag about anything, you should talk about how much money you spent on the sample for that song, which, to any of the people out there that liked this record, I'm willing to bet that 0 out of 100 of you can even name the band that he's sampling on that song, let alone the actual song. It's Michelle from the album Rubber Soul. I'm not going to name the band. You go do your homework if you're not familiar with that. What else on this piece of garbage? Oh yeah, Way Too Sexy. He samples Right Said Fred in what is arguably the worst song of the year on the worst album of the year. Even when he borders on this concept of accepting truth and growing up within the song Fucking Fans, it's the penultimate track, it still just sounds so vapid. Like, he still sounds like, well, I know I did this stuff and it was wrong, but it's not necessarily my fault because fame is tough and I've dealt with so much love lost and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, why? Why do people like listening to this dude whine? It blows my mind. And then you got puerile nonsense on this thing, like the third track, Girls Want Girls. The hook on it is, say that you're a lesbian, girl, me too. Really? That's a joke that I thought was funny when I was 13 years old going through puberty, bro. And again, you're 34 years old. You have a kid. You should be setting an example. And the thing that's most mind-blowing about me is the young people that I know that are listening to this are also these social justice warriors that are like, we want equality, we want to be respected, la 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 la. And then you buy into this shit. It's mind-blowing to me. It is absolutely just so gross. So, you know what? If you like Certified Lover Boy, go for it. I mean, honestly, man, we're just never going to agree on this. If you want to unsubscribe from my channel or hit the dislike button, do all the negative things that you possibly could. Because nothing could be worse than the 50 minutes that I wasted last night that I can never get back, Drake. I can never get those 50 minutes back. Listening to you bitch about how good your life is, bro. You got a dope life. You're sitting courtside at Raptors games all the time, chilling with all these fools, living it up. And all you can continue to do is whine and make the same garbage music, man. You're burnout. You're done. The rap game has left you behind, and it's time for other people to step up and step in. And frankly, like if Drake and Kanye are the godfathers of rap, and I mean, honestly, like it concerns me. It really does concern me, the state of hip hop. Thank God Nas released a record last month. My God. Apparently, these two records were supposed to come out the same day as Nas released his, but I think both of these douchebags made a great decision in just letting Nas do his thing, because that record is dope. These two records, Kanye's, Drake's, nah, passing on this. Hard vinyl pass. This is the hardest vinyl pass that has gone down on this show. I don't even care if you find this review helpful, like or dislike this. It makes no difference to me. Check out the live show on September 12th when that returns. I'll probably still be complaining about this record. Actually, I won't, because I'm not going to waste any more time on it after this review. This has been the Beat Sessions. Y'all have a nice weekend.